Two people can say the exact same thing, and one message is unforgettable, while the other disappears instantly. The difference isn't the idea, it's the language. The rhythm, the phrasing, the imagery. Because persuasion isn't just about discovering arguments, and it's not only about organizing them, it's also about how those ideas sound, how they feel, how they stay in the mind. That dimension of rhetoric has a name: style. This is Reclaiming Rhetoric. Today we're taking a deep dive into the third canon of rhetoric: style. Because once an argument has been discovered, and once it has been arranged, the communicator still has a crucial decision to make. How should these ideas be expressed? Style is where language becomes persuasion. In classical rhetoric, style was called illocutio. It referred to the deliberate choice of language. Word choice, sentence structure, figurative language, sound patterns. Everything that shapes how an idea is expressed. Two arguments can contain identical logic. But if one is expressed more clearly, more vividly, more memorably, that version wins. Style transforms understanding into impact. Think about a simple example. Someone might say, "This policy will improve economic conditions." Accurate but abstract. Now imagine this. This policy puts money back into people's pockets. Same basic idea, but now it feels concrete, personal, immediate. That style, the framing of language, shapes how ideas land. So how does rhetorical style actually work? First, clarity. Before language can persuade, it must be understood. Clear language removes friction. Short sentences, precise words, direct explanations. Clarity respects the audience's attention. Confusion weakens persuasion, while understanding strengthens it. Second, imagery. Humans think visually. So when language creates images, ideas become easier to grasp. Instead of saying the system has structural problems, you might say the system is cracking under pressure. Suddenly the concept becomes visible. Imagery turns abstraction into experience. And experience is easier to remember. Third, rhythm. Language has sound, patterns, cadence, repetition, parallel structure. These elements make ideas feel natural, memorable, even inevitable. Think about phrases like, "I have a dream," or "Ask not what your country can do for you." The rhythm carries the meaning forward. Style gives arguments momentum. Fourth, tone. Tone signals attitude. Serious, playful, urgent, reflective. A calm tone builds trust. An energetic tone creates excitement. A solemn tone communicates gravity. Tone helps the audience interpret the message. Not just what is said, but how it should be received. Now here's why style matters. The human mind remembers language that is distinctive. Repetition sticks, metaphors linger, rhythm echoes. Plain language disappears. Style acts like a memory device. It makes ideas portable. Easy to repeat, easy to share, easy to remember. That's why slogans work. Why speeches are quoted. Why certain lines survive for generations. But style also carries a danger. Language can sound persuasive without being meaningful. Elegant phrases can hide weak arguments. Complicated language can disguise confusion. Rhetorical flourish can distract from substance. A beautifully worded idea is not automatically a true idea. Style amplifies whatever it carries. Strong arguments become stronger. Weak arguments can appear stronger than they are. That's why classical rhetoricians warned against excess. Language should clarify ideas, not overwhelm them. The goal of style is not decoration, it's precision. The right language for the right moment, for the right audience. Now consider context. Different audiences expect different styles. Academic audiences value precision. Political audiences value clarity. Marketing audiences value memorability. Friends value conversational tone. Effective communicators adapt. They match their language to the expectations of the situation. Style is always situational. Now flip the perspective. If you're communicating, style becomes a tool. Ask yourself, are my ideas clear? Are my examples vivid? Does the rhythm help the message flow? Does the tone match the moment? Strong style serves the argument, it doesn't overshadow it. Weak style looks like this. Wordy sentences, vague language, clichés, jargon that hides meaning, language that forces the audience to work harder than necessary. Strong style looks different. Clear phrasing, concrete language, memorable structure. Words that guide understanding instead of obstructing it. So here's the diagnostic tool. When you encounter a persuasive message, ask, what language choices stand out? What images are being created? What phrases are repeated? What tone is being established? What emotional atmosphere does the language create? These questions reveal how style supports persuasion. Because persuasion isn't just about ideas. It's also about expression. Discovery finds the argument. Arrangement organizes it. But style gives it voice. It turns ideas into language that people remember. Language that people repeat. Language that persuades. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.